hi everyone. Imagine this. A bus carrying 30 students heading for a cycling trip. It was quiet inside. Not a good one, not a peaceful one. It was suffocating silence. No one is talking, no one is looking up, and the world outside the window just fading into a background. We are now connected to the whole world through social media, but completely disconnected from the people who just sitting right next to us. And this was the exact same on my recent school cycling trip. I looked up, glanced around, and found everyone was glued to their phones. So I just did the same. Watching some AI-generated short videos explaining a long movie plot, the voice in my headphones was telling me a story, but completely blocking out the world passing by my window. So when we got there, this thing got even more interesting. So hardly anyone was listening to the instructor. Everyone was like taking selfies, striking poses, and choosing for the best background music, documenting this unique experience. The actual bicycles, they seem almost forgotten, just become props for the photos. Now, I want to be honest, I'm not a sport type. So like, after 20 minutes ride, I was done, completely out of breath, watching the main group disappear from a bed ahead. But the real killer wasn't just my body giving up. It was my phone. No signal. That no service icon didn't just mean a lack of connection to the whole world. It's more like a prison for my mind. Suddenly, a huge wave of anxiety hit me. Did anyone like my post? Is anyone trying to reach me? The panic of being cut off from that instant updates just wouldn't go away. So, fine, I have to stop to have a rest now. And at the same time, another girl stopped it too. A junior that I have seen a few times before, but not really knew. We look at each other, and the air was thick with one word: awkward. You may not believe this, but at that moment, I miss social media so much. If we have services, we could just bury ourselves into our phones, which is the perfect and best way out of this situation. But no, we're forced to have this super primitive face-to-face conversation. We decided to write down together slowly, so at first, our conversation was more like a buffering webpage. Totally start and stop. How much further? I don't know. Are you tired now? Maybe we can stop here. So slowly, since we were faced for the same situation, scared about the road ahead, so we started to talk about the awful exams in our schools, the weird teachers in our class, and the pressure from our parents, which we can't directly tell them. Because she wasn't a part of my usual social circle, I could finally drop the act and started to talk about what I really felt. And that's when it hit me. On social media, it's easy to connect, but it's always on someone else's terms. You like, you comment, you scroll. It's shallow, automatic. We're always pushed by the voice. Faster, keep up. Check what anyone else is doing and follow them. But right here, moving at my own pace, with a real person next to me, having a real conversation. We were two people. No screens, no filters, and it's more like human. So, the biggest win from this trip wasn't the kilometers that I finished. It was this precious getting left behind. It's more like a forced offline experiment for my life. We think that the social media connects us, but it often just makes us feel we were running side by side in this virtual race. It was crowded, but inside, it's lonely. And life is not a bike ride where you have to keep up with your pack. It's not a performance where you need best post. The point is to find your own speed, find someone in your wavelengths, see the real view, and have a real conversation. We will find that the most meaningful stuff in our lives, it often appears on the path that algorithm couldn't even calculate. So now, I want to end with a little bit weird invitation to all of you. Try to let yourself be left behind. Turn off these endless notifications, put your phone down, and even let yourself be a little bit awkward. Then, talk to someone else who looks a little lost. Start with a conversation with no reason at all. You might find that if we are brave enough to step off from this noisy, crowded online training, we'll truly connect with ourselves, with the people beside us, and also with this whole world. You know, the one that is much bigger than that little screen. Thank you, everyone.